Hi everyone, I am Gadis, working as an assistant professor in St. Martin Engineering College in the Department of Computer Science Engineering. I am going to discuss about the introduction to database management system. Now, some of the topics are here. First one, database systems, then history of database system, then data model, entity relationship model, and mapping constraints, then ER diagrams, keys, and SQL languages. Okay, first your what is database management? First, you have study for the data. What is data? Data is an raw fact. Okay, what is raw fact? Raw fact means about the student means student's roll number, student's name, student's marks, etc. Then students' data are unstructured format. Okay, what is unstructured format? Unstructured format means the file format is a not an, able to communicate for that. Then next one, information. What is information? Information means the same related data regarding the students about the students. Then roll number, then name, mark also. Okay, then third one, database. What is database? Database means interrelated or collection of data. Then it is used to store the data and retrieve some outputs. Okay, it almost used for the relation. What is relation? Relation means set of tables. Then some of the columns are row size are available in the tables. Okay, then what is the how to create the database? Create database name. Create and database are which one? Create and database are keywords. What is keyword? Keywords find the constant one, the predefined one. Value does not change. Okay, then database name equal to name of the database. Suppose we have create the database name means create database, then database name SMEC, end with semicolon. In SQL all the queries compulsory end with the semicolon concept. Okay, then next one, database applications. Okay, what are the database applications? Application means some of the train ticket reservation, bus ticket reservation, then railway reservation, then airline ticket reservation. So bus reservation means first of all check the seat availability, then how to fill it, then how to pay the payment, then only give the seats. Suppose disconnection means how to disconnect, otherwise disqualify. Then what are the female and male seats are available in the formats. Then airline reservation, reservation up to vacancies. Then searching routes, then schedules, whatever schedules. In our schedule means starting point to ending point. Routes available or not, in available time, so what are the times to be travel, that is also follow the reservation. Then the next one, telecommunication records are stored in the calls, text, SMS, something. Then usage of the monthly bills also. Anyone, all are getting or connecting the prepaid or postpaid connection means you could easily get the connection. Then web-based services, online retailers, online tracking, customized recommendations. So online tracking, suppose you want to search for the anything means searching any of the searching means interrupted for the any one digital marketing advertisements are here. Then document database. Suppose Gmail is an document database. Okay, in a single Gmail we have 15 GB data are provided for the Gmail. So all the documents related all the documents are added for your individual mail ID. Okay, then your photos, then pictures, then anything, documents, certificates, Aadhaar card, PAN card, anything also can added for the documents. Then next one, navigation system. Suppose you want to go for the tour, searching for the routing or locations, find out something, whatever the routing is continue for the routing section. Then almost online shopping also used for their database applications. Then history of database. First of all, each and every topic you go study means only compulsory collect the history of something. Okay, here history of database system. First of all, 1960 Charles Bachman was developed the network data model. What is network model? Network data model means continuously process the process. So interrupted for anything, so total networks are closed. Then second one, 1970, Mr. Edgar Gold proposed a new data representation framework called the relational data model. What is relational data model? Relational means table. Yeah, table, inside the table rows and columns are available. Okay, so all of the related to the file format. Okay, inside the table must be included in the rows and column size. Suppose you have created one table, employee means employee ID must, then employee name, then department of the department, then salary is must for the employee table. Then 1980, IBM developed the 1980, IBM developed the SQL for relational database is a part of the R project, important one R project. Then again, SQL adopted by the American National Standard Institute, ANSI, and ISO, International Standard Organization developed the SQL. One more important, the SQL process will be continued for the upgrade the well-defined position for that. Then next one, data model. Data model almost present in the conceptual representation of the data structure and relationship. What is data structure? Data structure means step-by-step procedure. Then relationship in a database. Okay, what is relationship? So many relationship. Yeah, there are 4 types of relationship. Unary relationship, binary, then ternary and n-ary. Okay, unary means only one data type, only one entity connected with the relationship. Then binary means two entity connected with the one relationship. Then your ternary, more than one entity connected with the single relationship. Then n-ary means more than 3, 4, 5, etc. entities are connected with the relationship. Here it provides the framework for the organizing, storing and retrieving data in a database. Then types of data model. There are 5 types of data model. First one, entity relational model. Then second one, relational data model. Then third one, object oriented. Then fourth one, hierarchical. Last one, network. Okay, first one, entity relationship data model. Okay, what is entity? Entity is an real world object. Example for person, something, anything. Okay, students, a pen, pencil, etc. Okay, then there are 2 types of entity. First one, weak entity and strong entity. Weak entity, so strong entity with primary key allow for the rectangle shape. That allow for the only rectangle shape. Then strong entity is for the primary key. Then weak entity without primary key, used for the without primary key with double rectangle box, Then attribute. Attributes are set of properties. Attributes are set of properties. There are 4 types of attribute. First one, attribute assigned for the ellipse symbol. Attributes assigned the ellipse symbol. Then there are 4 types of attribute. First one, key attribute. Key attribute define the uniquely identified. What is uniquely identified? Yeah, with primary key, uniquely identify the one by one added for the uniquely identified key. Okay, then second one, multi-valued attribute. Multi-valued attribute means more than one value in a single attribute. Okay, example for student's phone number or email ID, more than one email ID and more than one phone numbers. Okay, that is multi-value, more than one value. Then composite attribute means combined for the single attribute. Suppose example for address. Address means first address means street number, street name, pin code, then etc. Then same for student's name means first name, middle name and last name. Again street name, street means street number and street. Okay, we have 3 examples for given. Okay, then fourth one, yeah, multi-valued attribute assigned for the double ellipse symbol. Then fourth one, composite attribute also 3 types. Okay, then last one, yeah, Then next one, relational data model, organize data into tables with well-defined structure, defined relationship. Okay, all the tables are connected with the relational data model. Here also relational table must be used for the tables. Then third one, object-oriented model. Object-oriented model based on the objects with attributes. Okay, object with attributes and methods. Yeah, there are SQL. There are 4 methods available. First one, DBMS methods, 4 types: SQL Server, MongoDB, and Neo4j and Oracle. Okay, there fourth one, hierarchical model. Hierarchical model organizes data in a tree-like structure. Tree-like structures. Then network model. Tree-like means levels. Level 1, level 2, A, B, and C. Level 2, D, E, F, and G are level 3. So levels 1, level 0, level 1, level 2. Okay, that is hierarchical model. The network model represent data as a network of interconnected records. All the records are connected with the network. Then next one, data model techniques. There are 2 techniques in data model. First one, normalization. Second one, denormalization. Okay, normalization is a minimize to redundancy data. What is redundancy? To avoid the duplicate data. Okay, to avoid the duplicate data. Yeah, normalization, almost large tables are divided into single tables. Then second one, denormalization. Denormalization is a reverse process of the normalization. That is data to improve the query performance. Only improve for the query performance. The normalization, there are 7 types. First normal form, second normal form, third normal form, Boyce code normal form, fourth normal form, fifth normal form, and sixth normal. There are 7 types of normalization form available. Okay, then next one, entity relationship model. There are so many entities. Okay, so first one, entity sets, relationship sets, then design issues, mapping constraints, keys, and ER diagram. Mapping constraints, key, and ER diagram. First one, entity sets. Okay, entity set means set of entity. What is entity? Entity is in real world object. Okay, yeah, example for customer means customer entity. Then again one more, employee entity. Okay, then workers relationship will be created for the employee. Then there are 2 types of entity, strong entity and weak entity. Strong entity only primary key, then weak entity only not for the primary key. Strong entity symbol, which one? Rectangle box. Then weak entity, double rectangle box. Okay, example for the weak entity, repayment of salary reduction. Then relationship sets. There are, yeah, it is used to create the relationship, yeah, set of relationship. Example for here, you have draw the ER diagram means some of the relationship will be created. Yeah, hospital management means hospital admin one relationship, then another one hospital cash also relationship. Then only connect the entities. Yeah, face and then also employee, then faculty details. So employee, then doctor detail. Doctor means only doctor ID and doctor qualification, doctor name also. Then faculty means in not for doctor, other nurses and basic employees also added for the faculty list. Okay, then there are 4 types of relationship types. Okay, unary, binary, ternary, and unary. Okay, unary means only one entity connected with their relationship. Okay, degree 1. Then binary means 2 entity connected with the relationship. Yeah, degree 2. Then ternary means 3 entities connected with a relationship. That is degree 3. Then unary means more than 3. Above 4 or 5, 6 entities are connected with the relationship set. Then mapping constraint. There are 4 types of mapping constraint. First one, 1-to-1 mapping constraints. Second one, 1-to-many. Third one, many-to-many. Fourth one, many-to-one. Yeah, first one, 1-to-1, 1-to-many, many-to-one, many-to-one. 1-to-1 means, yeah, say man married one female. Okay, boy married one girl. Okay, example. Then next one, 1-to-many means one student number of courses at the time of course selection. Okay, then many to one means number of courses, number of single student. Okay, or number of courses, entity, number of college, only one college. Then many to many means many colleges, many courses. That is mapping. There are mapping constants. There are 4 types: one to one, one to many, many to one, many to many. Okay. Then keys. Keys means there are so many types of keys: primary key and foreign key, composite key, and candidate key also we have used. Okay, today we have draw the year diagram for hospital management or library management. Okay, library management very simple and easily to understand the students. Okay, now we have some of the entities are assigned. First one, login entity. Okay, inside the login entity, login ID, login name, username, and password. Okay, password. Okay, login entity we have assigned for the 3 attributes: login ID, username, and password. Then another one, users. Okay, users means users ID. Yeah, ID is an important one. Okay, ID is an important one for both boys, both students and faculty as also. Okay, so then username, then user department. Yeah, user ID given for the faculty or student. Then username for the student as well as staff. Then user department, any of the department, no problem. Then third entity, books. Okay, books means inside the book entity we have book ID, BID. Okay, BID for entity. Then book name. Okay, book name. Then third one, book author name. Okay, then login. First one login, second one users, third one books, fourth one issue. Yeah, library admin, issue for the books entity, issue entity. So issue entity, issue I for issue ID, then first entity, first attribute, then issue name, user user, then issue date also. Okay, almost 2 or 3 columns, three attributes are added. So we have create for the entity diagram, library management system. So first one, login entity. Okay, first one, login entity. Inside the login entity, first one login ID, then second one username, then third one password. So compulsory each and every one. Then user entity, first one user ID, then username, then user department. So students are faculty, user department. Okay, then other means other ID. AID means other ID. Entity other, then attribute other ID, then next one other name, A name for other, then other publication. only for the 3 fields. Okay. Then next one, issue. Yeah, first one, issue ID. Okay. Issue ID, then issue date. Issue date. Okay, so we have create the ER diagram for library management. There are 4 entities are available. First entity login. Inside the login, inside the entity login, 3 attributes are available. First one, login ID. Then second one, login username. Then third one, login password. Okay. Then again user. Users mean both faculty and student. Both faculty and student. First one, user ID. User ID for the attribute. Second one, username. Then user department as well as civil anything. Okay. Then third one, issue ID and issue date. Okay. Then return date also. Issue means return date also. Return date. Okay. So here other entity, other ID attribute. Second one, other name, another one attribute, and other publication name also another one. One more attribute also available. Other address. Okay, this is for the ER diagram of library management. Suppose if you want to create the ER diagram for hospital management, school management, or anything, means you can create for the entity, attribute and relationship. Okay. Then create the table. How to create the table? Create the table based on the only used to create new table. Before we have create the table, only create the database. First of all, create the database. Create database name. All the values, all the queries end with semicolon. This is for SQL rules. Okay, all the queries or all create table, insert something, anything. Okay, must end with the semicolon. Okay, first create the database. Create and database are keywords. Create and database are keywords. What is keyword? Keyword means predefined one, already defined. The value does not change. Okay, then create database or keywords. Okay, so we have create the one database. Then database name equal to name of the database. If you want anything, any name of the database. Yeah, example, create database name SMEC. Okay, end with semicolon. So database created. First, if you want to create database, means then use database. Okay, then use database name. Use database name. End. Yeah, use keyword, then database, name of the database. Already created SMEC database. So use SMEC. Okay, use database added. Okay. Then create the table. Already created the user database. A database name SMEC. Okay. So now create the new table. Yeah, syntax for create the table. Create table name. Then column, open bracket, column data space, data type, comma, column 2, data type, up to end with semicolon. Compulsory end with the semicolon. Okay, here create and table are which one? Create and table are keywords. Create and table are keywords. Okay, then table name equal to name of the table, then column 1 already defined. Which one? Suppose employee table means, if you want employee table means some of the fields only. EID, E means employee ID, then data type varchar. Okay, assign 10. Then second one, employee name, same also varchar. Okay, then 20. Then employee salary, salary integer only. Okay, integer 3, 5. Okay, integer 5. Okay, so we have create the table means create table, then table name employee, then column, first column EID, create table name EMP, then column 1 EID, then varchar of 20, then E name, employee name, then varchar of 20, comma E salary, employee salary, 5 fields only. So end with semicolon. So table created. Okay, table created. Then insert some value means how to insert? Insert value means simply insert into table name, then values, then column 1, comma column 2, end with semicolon. Okay, already created for the employee table. So we have only 3 fields: EMB ID, EID, and E name and E salary. Okay, only 3 fields are created table. So insert some value means insert into values or keywords. So insert into EMP into
Sir, there is video.
Okay.
Only 4 minutes. We have only 3 minutes for video.
Okay.
After video finishing, I'll show you thank you.
Okay, SQL start. SQL is a structured query language. So we have 4 types of SQL. Then first one, data definition language, DDL. Then second one, data manipulation language. Third one, data control language. Fourth one, transaction control language. Okay, first we have the data definition language. It is used to create the languages between the data. Yes, we have 5 commands of available. First one, create. Then second one, create, alter, drop, rename and truncate. Yeah, first one, create means only used for the create. Yeah, create a database, then table, column also. Then second one, delete. Delete means delete database, table, column also. Okay, then third one, rename. Rename means third one, rename means rename the database, then table name and column also. Okay, the definition for the data definition language, this is used to computer language, based on the query to create and modify the database. So other name of the database, DDL means data description language. There are, first we go create the table. Table in before create table means you have create the database. Okay, database name means, yeah, DDL commands, there are 5 commands are available. First one, create. Second one, alter. Then third one, drop. Then fourth one, truncate, rename and truncate. Okay, yeah, difference between the truncate and delete. Okay, yeah, truncate means delete the all rows. Suppose if you want to have 100 rows in your table means completely delete the all rows. Okay, yeah, first create the database. Yeah, syntax for the database, create database, then database name. Create and database are keywords. Okay, database equal to name of the database. If you want to any database name, suppose SMEC means if you want to enter the database. Okay, create and database also commands. Yeah, keyword. Keyword means predefined one. The values are not changed, fixed. Okay, so you go create the database, create database name SMEC. So you have to create the database. Then you can use the database, then database name. Then only create the table. Yeah, syntax for the table, create table. Yeah, create table name, open parenthesis, then column, yeah, column 1 data type, comma, column 2 data type, up to n number of column, end with close parenthesis, end with semicolon. Semicolon is must one. Okay, yeah, already you have created the tutorial database. Okay, then only create the database. Then only create the table. Yeah, SQL wordings are almost use case sensitive. Yeah, case sensitive means, yeah, first one almost all are capital letter or big letter, small letters, or then first letter capital, then only small letter also allow for the commands. Okay, so commands equal to uppercase, no problem. That is a SQL format. If the table we can create for the, then suppose if you want to create employee means table, create the table. Employee means create table name, create table, then table name for the table name, then column 1, column 2, data type. Yeah, data type, so many data types are available. First one, integer, float, character, varchar, and string also. Okay,